Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be informing you about the advantages and disadvantages that I personally encountered when I came as a foreign exchange student, and also the advantages and disadvantages that are well known around the world for many students that come to America. When I first decided to come to America, it was a matter of security and getting out of the country that I was in due to the bad like drug war that broke down over there. When I also decided to come, we took into consideration the high level of education that America can provide you with. And it was that reason that made me come to America and not go to another foreign country. America counts with 13 out of the best 20 universities in the world. So that was something that caught my attention and I decided to give it a try. I came here and the first 2 years everything was difficult but easy at the same time. I didn't know the language, so I couldn't communicate, and I was very lonely, but everything was just going smooth. The real problems began when I did learn the language and I started like growing into school, growing into more people, and advancing in school as well. As I started advancing in school, everything got more difficult, and I started having more problems. I started failing classes and getting lonely, getting depressed, and I was just tired of school. I wanted to sleep all day, and good thing I didn't fall into like any addictions or any of that, or all that would have been, I don't know what it would have been out of me. But it's not as easy as it seems at first. It it is a great life, but it's not something very easy to deal with. You're away from your parents, and a phone call is not the same as just going over to your mom and getting a hug. Um, Across the America, there has been surveys done to students of what the biggest rewards of being in America are, and the ones that top the list are the high level of education, the culture that is very diverse, and people speak a lot of languages, so you can accommodate quickly, which was also that I something that I had to deal with, and I did accommodate quickly. Another thing is the food. They like the food, and that was something I also really enjoyed. And some of the disadvantages that they can encounter, some of the most frequent disadvantages for students are the loneliness, the financial issues, and the culture as well. Culture, some say, is an advantage and a disadvantage. And also the other disadvantage is the depression. The On the list of disadvantages, I encounter the depression one and the financial issues. The financial issues came when I started going into college, my first year of college, because I couldn't provide the tax information from my parents since we are from a different country and we have a different tax system. And it was difficult to pay everything out of pocket, but now everything is fixed, so I'm able to receive my financial aid and continue in my studies. Another thing that I did deal with was depression, and that is about 30-40% of the students that come to America have to deal with that depression. But everything pays off with the positive side and the benefits of being a foreign exchange student, which are those of um, getting a great education from any university you attend, also having a diverse culture that you can accommodate to very quickly, and the benefits that you can obtain from staying into after school and staying in America to obtain a job or to get, who knows, an internship in whatever field you're going to. And that's very easy to get here in America compared to other countries where you don't have as much opportunity or as many schools or as high of levels of education to continue to get a better job. And that is pretty much all I've dealt with, and that has been my experience with being a foreign exchange student. I hope you guys enjoyed from listening to my personal experience and the comparisons between my articles and me. The articles I read were by US News and by Kathy Hopkins, Arthur Zhu, and Jackie Tempura. This is my note card right here, and thank you for listening.